Hi, my name is Yair. I'm here to guide you throughout our SmartDG unit. Let's speak about the changes. The first change, of course, is the controller, the new digital controller. Second one, as you can see, the analog expansion valve was switched by a digital expansion valve. Also added pressure transmitters and sensors isolated with the suction tubes. Okay, now the controller. Before we start, as you can see, the electric socket and the connection are the same as the previous unit. Now let's turn on the main switch. By the side of the controller, we got the expansion valves controller, okay, with the transmitters.
Okay, first let's check the sockets. The upper socket is the USB port for importing and exporting all information that we want. The lower socket is the printer. Next is the LAN connections, 2 LAN sockets. Let's go over the buttons and the screen of the controller. The up and down arrow buttons, enter, return, PNG, also known as target, and the alarm button. First screen. Temperature, relative humidity, and dew point. At the bottom, you'll find the fan and the compressor displays. Neither of them are working right now. By pressing the down button, we can go to the second screen. Second screen from the top, the date and the time, the temperature, and the relative humidity are shown by the sensor. Determining will only work if the local remote switch is set on local. Down at the bottom of the controller, off. The compressor and the fans will appear when the unit is turned on. Pressing the down button here will take us to the A04 screen. Now, before I explain about this one, you're probably asking yourself, where is the A03 screen? It will only appear if you have a heating and cooling coil connected. The A04 screen is set to factory setting. It lets you see the low dew point alarm, similar to the screen A05 on which we have the humidity alarm. We advise against changing parameters on these screens. Again, A04, A05, and A06. For more fault protocols, check the manual. Some of the screens won't appear unless we're in either local or remote mode. Let's change to local. By pressing the enter button and navigating with the arrow buttons, you can change the set point, as you can see here. Press enter to confirm and the up arrow to the first screen. A02. The screen lets you set timer for the fans and dehumidification. You can change parameters on the screen, of course. As you can see here, there is a timer where you can start and stop each one of them. Fan command and drying command. Heating and cooling units have additional timer for heating, cooling operation. For more advanced setting, you will have to know the password. Press the PNG button. The password is 2010. Use the up button to change digits and enter button to move between digits. This is the main menu. Some of the screens are factory setting. Please don't touch them. Number 1, the compressor. Factory setting, don't touch it. Second, parameters. By pressing the enter button, you'll go to screen G01 to G14. First screen, G01, humidity set point. Water meter, water temperature control, and power meter. Let's take a look at the way the water meter is attached on the back side. As you can see, there is a slight incline in the angle so that the water won't accumulate in the wrong place. The water meter is connected from the backside to the electric department. To connect the water meter to electricity, we have two wires, an orange and a red one. They will go into terminals 74 and 75 accordingly. The orange to 74 and the red to 75. After we connected the cable to the right terminals, we can go to the controller and press the P&G button. Enter the parameter section and then go to screen G02. This is the water counter. By pressing the enter, we move through the options, and with the arrow we can change the water counter to yes. Then again, enter until we finish. Now the water meter is connected. Set point limit is also preset by default. You don't have to touch it. This is the range of the humidity and the temperature, the minimum and the maximum. As I said, factory setting, don't touch. Defrost, again, factory setting, no need to touch. G07 screen, the expansion valve configuration, factory setting, don't ever touch this. G08, address. We will return to this screen after explaining about the internet connection. G09, buzzer, don't touch. Next screen, G10, total water pulse. Here you can switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. You can also change the water measurement unit. Again, by pressing enter, we can go through the parameters. And with the arrows, we can change them. Changing the unit from USA to CAN. After entering, the unit will confirm by going back to the main screen. Pressing the P&G button, in this case, we don't need to re-enter the password. Back to parameters and to screen G10. Pressing enter to change the unit tera and unit modbus. Last parameters is the water unit. We can change from gallons to liters. Again, with the arrows, we can change them, and with the enter to confirm. The last one, our address. This is just information, so you can change it. Even I can change it. Returning to the main menu. 3. Date and time. By enter, we switch through parameters, and with the arrows, we change them. Let's change the format of the date. As you can see, after I press enter to confirm, the date format has changed. Let's switch back. You can also change the date and the time accordingly. Four, input and output. Don't touch this. 5, time. 6, import. Not relevant. 7, log out. Not relevant. That's it. Data downloading protocol. Connect the special flash driver to its socket. Press alarm and enter together for 5 seconds. Then use the down button to reach logger. Now go to expert and press enter. As you can see, log operation done. Press enter, remove the flash driver. Internet connection. Connecting the units to the internet using the Smart Hub system. Let's open the box. You can see the device, the transformer. The device and the transformer arrive connected already. The device has two connections. The right one is the LAN connection to connect the cable to the DG unit. Let's connect the cable to the LAN socket. Now we are ready to connect the unit. The device will be placed in your most convenient place. And the cable for the internet has a special path to go through. As you can see, there is a dedicated hole to pass the cable through. The cable can run all the way through the tunnels and get to the controller sockets. Connect the LAN cable to the left side socket. Now, find an address for the controller. Press the PNG button to go to protected screens. Enter the code. Inside the parameters, go down until you get to the G08 screen. Press enter. Get the address that you want, then press enter again. And that's it. Now, to attach more units to the same bus system, you'll need to set a different address for each unit. Run another cable from the right-sided LAN socket to the left-sided LAN socket on the next unit. Then, from the right socket to the left LAN socket of the next unit. And so on.
Thank you for watching. For more information, we are always available, the DryGair team.